right, good morning, you guys. Today is Saturday. It is December 19th, and we are about to start some yoga. So make sure you have a nice, comfy spot with some room around you. We're just going to set aside all of our stress for the next hour and focus on some breathing and some movement. First thing we're going to do is relax on our mat and start breathing deeply in through the nose and out through the nose. So let your arms rest at your sides, palms open, face to the sky. Close your eyes and start to breathe in through the nose. Big full inhale. And exhale out through your nose as well, feeling that same area of your body is contract and empty. And while you're breathing in through the nose and out through the nose, become aware of your face and relax your eyes, relax your jaw. Release the tightness in your neck. And then let's breathe from our shoulders to our fingertips. And then let's breathe from our hips to our toes. And let your breath enter the top of your head. Make its way down the length of your spine, weaving in between each segment of your spine. And feel your body go soft. Let's inhale the arms skyward. As we exhale, reach behind. And we'll stretch out through all of our fingers. Push out through the heels of your feet. And then feel your body go soft. Let's inhale the arms back up. And exhale, return them to your sides. Once there, let's go ahead and pull that left knee to the chest. Flex and point your left foot. And then let the ankle roll around. Lead with your big toe. And reverse. And then just let your foot rest. And we'll switch the legs. Bring the right knee in nice and close. We'll flex and point. And then roll the ankle around. And then reverse. And then just let your foot rest. From there, let's send that leg back out. And once again, push out through the heels of your feet and stretch out through your fingertips. So just tense your arms and your legs. And then feel the body go soft once again. From there, let's bring both knees into the chest. Give yourselves a nice tight hug. And let's circle both knees around. Massage that lower back. And then we'll go the other way. And then just let your knees come to rest and rock from side to side. So we massage either side of our spine. And then go ahead and rest both feet down on the mat. Once both feet are down, let's pull the left leg in. Extend your left leg towards the sky. Push out through the heel of your foot and try spreading your toes out really wide. And then scrunch them up super tight. Spread them wide. Scrunch them tight. Spread them wide again. And then scrunch them tight. And then just let your foot relax. Good. Let's rebend. Set the foot down. And switch legs. Other knee comes in. Extend towards the sky. We'll spread our toes wide. Scrunch them really tight. Spread out wide. Scrunch up tight. And once more, spread wide. And then scrunch up tight. Let your foot relax. And then let's rebend and bring that knee back to the mat. Now open the arms wide to the side and let's drop both our knees to the left as we look right. We'll come back up and let your knees drop right as we look left. Lift back up and again drop your knees to the left and look right. Come back up, we'll drop our knees to the right and look left. And then come back to a neutral center. And let's bring the arms in closer to the body. Let's pull the knees back in for another nice tight hug. And then on the next exhale, we're going to roll ourselves to an upright position. And then once we've made it up, we can sit Taylor style. So let your palms open face to the sky. Let the backs of your hands rest on your knees. And then close your eyes and let your chin drop to your chest, breathing into the back of your neck. Let's inhale, lift your back, open your throat. Again, draw your chin to your chest. Lift the head, tip back, open our throat. Drop the chin to the chest. And lift again, tip back, open your throat. And then just bring your head to neutral. And let's turn our eyes to look over the right shoulder. Come back to center and we'll turn to look left. Come back to center as we look right. And now let your chin drop towards your shoulder. Bring the head back up and let's turn our gaze to look left. And then let your chin drop towards that left shoulder. And then bring the head back up and come back to neutral. Now we're going to tip left ear to left shoulder, drop the chin down, tip right ear, right shoulder. Drop the chin and tip off to your left. Drop the chin again and tip right. Drop the chin and tip left. Drop the chin and tip right. Once more, drop the chin and let's tip left. And then let's place our left hand just above the tip of our right ear and let your palm press towards the earth. Breathe up the arm and along the side of your neck. And then reach to the sky and gaze up towards your hand. Do a little side bend to the right. Come back up and let the left arm float down. Start with some small shoulder rolls from back to front. And then we'll start to make them a little bit larger. And let the arms really go bigger circles. And then stretch your arms and your heart open wide. And let your hands come together at your heart. And then let's return our hands to our knees, palms open to the sky. Chin again to the chest. Dropping right ear, right shoulder. Placing that right hand just above the tip of your left ear. And then pushing that left palm into the earth. Inhale, reach to the sky. Side stretch to your left. And then we'll come back up and let that arm float down. Again, let's shoulder roll from back to front. Make our circles larger. And then from there, just stretch the arms and open the heart. And let your hands press back together. Now let's form a thumb and index finger triangle. Take a big inhale. And on the exhale, push the triangle to the sky. And then inhale, draw the arms down and come back to the start. Exhale again, push triangle to the sky. Inhale back down, open the elbows. Exhale again, push to the sky. And inhale, come back down. Once more, exhale, push to the sky. And then inhale, draw back down. And then from there, we'll lace our fingers, push our palms out. Reach both hands to the sky like you're trying to press your palms right up without shrugging your shoulders. And then do a little side stretch to your left. Come back up and we'll side stretch to our right. Lift back up and let the arms come forward. And then from there, let's push a little bit forward. and then come back to neutral, and let's return to our seated mountain pose and breathe. So we've got one more inhale as we are. Exhale, let's soften a bit and transition onto hands and knees. Once we've made it onto hands and knees, we've got shoulders over hands, hips over knees, tops of the feet pressing into the floor. Make sure that your hands are rotated in slightly. So if you were to bring your hands closer together, thumb and index fingers would form a little triangle. We're bearing down into the first 3 knuckles. Tighten the belly as you lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart. Exhale, scoop, and let's round for cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Inhale, cow. And exhale, cat. Once more, inhale, cow. And exhale for cat. And then just bring yourself back to a neutral spine. Let's extend the right leg behind us as you push through the right heel. We'll add the left arm forward, and that brings us into spinal balance. Exhale, lower and switch. Extend the left leg behind, reach the right arm forward. Exhale, lower, switch again. Reaching out, rotating that left palm towards the sky. Exhale, back down and switch. Again, rotating right palm towards the sky. And come back to all fours. Now let's separate the knees, keep the big toes touching, push back with your tailbone, extend all the way out through your fingertips, rest your forehead on the mat. Now turn your palms towards the sky and feel the stretch deepen as it goes down the side of your ribs. We'll flip the palms over, tuck the toes under, and make our way up into downward facing dog. So again, make sure the hands are in the right position, slightly rotated inward. Let your head drop completely through your arms. Let's nod our head yes. We'll shake our head no. And then just let the head hang. Now let's walk our dog a few times. Lift and lower each heel individually. And then let's raise both heels at the same time and press them back down. Again, let's walk our dog a few more times. Raise up those heels and press them back down. From there, let's inhale forward into plank. Keep your belly button tight, eyes looking out, buttocks relaxed. And then exhale back up into down dog. Inhale as we come back into plank. And exhale again, down dog. Again, inhale to plank. This time, we're going to bend the knees, so we're in modified plank, and start lowering down on the exhale. Elbows are open, chest comes down, hips come down. Now tuck the elbows in, and inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale again, going down, elbows open. Tuck the elbows in and inhale, rise into cobra. Once more, exhale, going down, elbows wide. Tuck elbows in and inhale, rise into cobra. Now let's push all the way back, extended child's pose, and breathe. Retuck the toes, and we're back up into downward facing dog. A few more walks of those dogs. And then raise up our heels. Push the heels back down. And now let's inhale forward into plank. On the exhale, you can modify if you'd like. Lowering down, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows come in. Inhale into cobra. Good. Exhale, tuck those toes. We're back up into down dog. Inhale forward to plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale, rising up. Tuck toes, and we're back up into down dog. One more time, let's inhale to our plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up. And exhale, downward facing dog. Good. Now let's come down onto all fours. And again, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, round out for cat. Inhale, open cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then we're back to our neutral position. Let's take a step forward with the left foot. We'll remain on bended knee for now. We've got knee over ankle weight in our first 3 toes on that left foot. Add your arms for a little airplane. And then let's inhale and rise into crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the right toes, lift the right knee. There we are in our runner's lunge. Eyes looking out, straight line from the heel of our right foot right out through the top of our head. Now let's step the left foot back. Brings us to plank. Press up into downward facing dog. And we're back to all fours. And now we'll switch. So let's step the right foot forward. Keeping knee over ankle. You've got weight in the first 3 toes of that right foot. We're going to extend the arms for airplane. And then let's inhale and rise for crescent moon. Exhale, fold forward, hands to the mat. Tuck the left toes, lift the left knee. Eyes looking out. Good. Nice straight line. Runner's lunge. From there, let's step our left foot forward. Going to bring our big toes closer together. Keep our heels slightly apart. And then inhale as you roll the body up. Once you're up, extend to the sky. And exhale to your heart. Again, inhale to the sky. And exhale to the heart. Let's inhale to the sky. Exhale, we're going to fold forward. Once there, inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Inhale, roll up. Reach high to the sky. And exhale to your heart. Again, inhale, extend. And exhale, fold forward. We'll inhale, look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Now let's step back. Left foot, right foot, hold your plank. Exhale on the way down, elbows wide. Inhale, elbows in, we rise into cobra. Exhale, we tuck our toes, we're back up into down dog. Inhale, come forward. And exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, right foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale to the heart. Inhale again, extend. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back, hold that plank. Exhale, lowering, elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows in. Inhale into that cobra. Exhale, down dog. We're back up. Inhale, come forward to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward, toes and heels out. Inhale, let's roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale into the heart. Inhale again, extend, and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out, and exhale as we sink. Left foot back, right foot back, plank. Exhale, coming down. Inhale as we rise. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, down dog. Let's inhale once more into plank. And then lift the left foot and press up into 3-legged dog. Now step the left foot forward. Right foot forward. Toes and heels out. Inhale, rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. Exhale into the heart. Again, inhale to the sky and exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. Exhale as we fold. Right foot back, left foot back, plank. Exhale, lowering down. Inhale, rising up. Exhale again, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. Exhale, down dog again. Inhale to plank. This time lift the right foot. Press up into 3-legged dog. Step the right foot through your hands. Left foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale as we roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale to your heart. Now let your arms extend at your sides. Think about opening the heart center, relaxing the face, and there's our standing mountain pose. Feeling balanced into both feet. Now we inhale again, touch the sky. Exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale as we sink. Cradle your elbows in the palms of your hands. Let your head just drop within that frame. And let your upper body actually rest on your thighs. So if you need to bend your knees, go ahead and bend your knees. Let's release our fingers to the mat. Step back with your left foot into your lunge. Once there, push your left heel down, turn your left toes out. Draw a straight line from your right heel to your left, 2 knees over ankle. Weight is in our first 3 toes of that right foot. We've got our hips square. Add the arms when you're ready and let them frame your head. So we're going to keep the shoulders relaxed, but keep the arms strong. Let the arms go wide, open your heart. And then let's neutralize the spine and hinge forward, bringing us into warrior airplane. Now extend the arms alongside your ears, and we'll inhale, lift right back up into warrior 1. As we exhale, let's fold all the way forward. Hands to the mat, lift to the ball of your left foot. Send that right foot back into your plank. Exhale, lowering down, elbows are wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise into cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, forward to plank. And exhale again, down dog. Left foot forward, toes in, heels out. Inhale, let's roll the body up. Reach high to the sky. Exhale to the heart. And then return to standing mountain pose. Again, we'll inhale to the sky. And exhale, let's fold forward. Inhale, let's look out. And exhale, sink deeper. Right foot back, left foot back into plank. Lower down, elbows wide, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise. Exhale, press back, downward facing dog. Inhale to plank. And exhale, down dog again. Let's step the left foot forward, foot between the hands. Once there, push your right heel down, turn your right toes out. Align the back of your left heel with the back of your right heel, and we lift. Weight is in the first 3 toes of that left foot. Hips are square, arms extend. Warrior 1. Feel like you're being drawn towards the sky. And then we're going to open the arms and open the heart. And then neutralize the spine. And let's start to hinge forward. That's going to bring us into warrior airplane. And then bring the arms alongside your ears. And let's inhale right back up into warrior 1. Good. Now as we exhale, let's reopen the arms. Let your hands come to the mat. Lift to the ball of your right foot. Send that left foot back into plank. Exhale, lowering down. Elbows open, chest down, hips down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise, cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, down dog. Right foot forward, left foot forward. Toes in, heels out. Inhale's rolling up. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale to your heart. Now we're going to inhale, reach to the sky. And on the exhale, let's start to bend the knees like we're going to sit in a tiny chair. While we're bending our knees, we're pulling them closer together. Going to keep the heart lifted. Extend out through our fingertips. Good. Now let's take the arms behind us. We're going to hook them together. And kind of pull away from your body. As you begin to straighten your legs, let's hinge forward a little deeper. Let your head drop. And then try lifting your arms a little higher to the sky. So we've got our forward fold with chest expansion. On the exhale, let's release our hands. They come right back down to the mat. Go ahead and push down through your palms. And then let's take your left leg, extend it behind us about hip level. Push out through the heel of your left foot. And your hands are now forming a tripod with your right foot. We can stay in tripod or align our right thumb with our right pinky toe. Start to roll that left hip away from the mat. And then add that left arm if you wish. And that becomes half moon balance. As we exhale, let's bring the left hand down if it's lifted. We're going to step our left foot way back, which is bringing us back into runner's lunge. From there, walk your hands around and we end up facing the wide edge of our mat with our toes either straight ahead or turned in slightly. And we've got our forward straddle. Let's inhale to look out and then exhale, melt a little deeper. And remember, bent knees is perfectly fine here. The goal is to really just let the upper body go completely limp. Now go ahead and press down into your palms so your arms get straight. And I want you to lift your heels so you're kind of relegating up onto the big toe knuckles. Press your heels back down. And then I want you to bend your knees like you're pulling your tailbone towards the mat. Push the legs straight again. Lift up those heels. Press the heels down and bend your knees. Once more, push the legs straight. Lift up those heels. Press the heels down and bend your knees. And then just push the legs straight, and let's push the arms straight. As we inhale, let's flat back, look out. Exhale, let your arms go wide, and there's straddle airplane. Now as we inhale, we're going to slowly rise up to standing. Once we're upright, turn your palms to the sky. Make sure your feet are a little wider than your hips, toes in, heels out, 5-pointed star. So we can feel the top of our head being drawn towards the sky. Rotate your palms forward and let your hands meet in front of you. Press your palms and lace your fingers. And then press your index fingers together. And then from there, let's bend the elbows so the elbows and the forearms meet. Now let's start to lift the arms. Allow them to frame your head without feeling any tension in the shoulders or the neck. Feel your fingers being drawn towards the sky, and then let your chin drop to your chest. Let's bring the head back to a neutral place. Let the arms go wide, palms to the sky. And then think about opening your heart, opening your throat. And then return to neutral. Now we're ready to turn our right toes to the front end of our mat. Align our right heel with our left arch. And imagine that you're pressed between two panes of glass while you're standing here. So everything is nice and open and flat. And we're going to bend the right knee so it comes out over the ankle without going beyond our toes. And then just look out over your right palm. We'll lift the left arm alongside our ear. And then extend the right arm a little farther forward. Good. Now lift the right and lower your left. Rotate that right palm to the sky. And feel the stretch going all the way up the right side of your ribs. Now we'll take the stretch a little bit longer by pulling the right leg straight without locking. And there's our reverse triangle. And then as we bring our arms back to shoulder level with palms up, rebend the right knee, and we're back into Warrior Two. Good. Now I want you to hinge forward. So you're going to put your Right forearm on your right thigh, or you could reach your right hand all the way to the mat. Meanwhile, our left fingers are reaching to the sky. Our body is still open. And we're breathing into all that space. Let's lower the left arm. It makes a full circle around. On the way back up, let's return to Warrior Two. Good. Now let's pull that right leg straight again. So we're back where we started. And now it's triangle time. So we're pulling that left hip out to the left, extending the right arm out as far as it will go. Once we can't go any farther in either direction, you can lower your right and lift your left. And let's keep triangle active. So think about really extending your left fingers to the sky, opening the heart, lengthening the spine, breathing into all that open space. And then let's bend the left elbow so the back of our left hand comes into our lower back. And we're rolling that left shoulder to the sky. This is our bound triangle, preparation for bound triangle. And then go ahead and let's bend the right knee, and that brings us into preparation for bound angle. And we can stay like this, or you can pass your right hand behind you, grab hold of your right wrist with your left hand, or you can actually pass your right hand between your legs, let your hands hook together, and then again, keep rolling that left shoulder to the sky. Good. So we've got one more inhale. As we exhale, let's send the left hand back up to the sky. Return your right hand to where it was. We're back in extended angle pose. And then from there, start to revolve your upper body. Let your hands come to the mat. Return to the ball of your left foot so you're in lunge. You're going to keep the left hand pressing down as we inhale, right arm to the side. And then exhale, revolve for your twisting lunge. Exhale that hand down, and then go ahead and step back into a nice sturdy plank. Beautiful. Exhale as you lower, elbows open, chest down, hips down, elbows tuck in. Inhale, rise for cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale, return to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Send the right foot forward between your hands, bringing us back into lunge. And then from there, we're going to start to straighten the right leg and push your left leg goes straight. We're going to push the right heel down. And now we want our legs as straight as we can make them. We've got our hips square facing the front end of our mat. Inhale to lengthen a little bit. And then exhale, melt down. And there's our pyramid pose. So we're really letting go and breathing into the hamstrings. We'll take one more inhale. On the exhale, rebend the left knee. Step the right foot forward with toes in, heels out. And then we'll slowly rise from there. Reach high, touch the sky. And exhale to our heart. Let's go again. Inhale to the sky. And this time on the exhale, we're going back into our tiny chair. So we're bending those knees. And as we bend the knees, we're pulling them closer together. We're keeping the arms framing our ears, but no scrunched up shoulders. And we're just going to breathe into that chair. Now let the hands come behind you. They're going to hook together. And start to pull the arms down and away from you as you're straightening your legs. Feel your ribs press against your thighs. Let your head drop. And send your arms a little higher. And then as we exhale, let your hands release and your fingers come back to the mat. Now we'll take a step back with our right foot into our lunge. And make your way around into wide straddle facing the other side of your mat. From there, let's inhale, look out. And exhale as we fold. Let your head drop. Now let's push down through the palms so your arms are straight. And I want you to lift your toes so we're really resting on our heels. And then press your feet flat. Try to keep your toes spread open wide. And let's bend the left knee. So we're going to shift our weight to the left and feel that stretch in the right inner thigh. And then let's come back to neutral. Again, we're lifting up the toes. Pressing the feet flat. Bending the right knee as we shift our weight to the right, pulling left inner thigh. And then we're back to that neutral center. Good. Once more, let's just lift the toes. And then feel your feet press firmly into the mat. Inhale, flat back, looking out. Add your arms for your airplane. And then as we inhale, we rise to standing. Once we're up, we've got our toes in, heels out, palms to the sky. 5 pointed stars, a nice neutral place. Good, now let's inhale the arms towards the sky. Go ahead and let your palms meet. We'll lace all of our fingers and then press your palms higher to the sky. And let your arms come forward. Feel that space between your shoulder blades. And then rotate your palms to face you as if you're hugging a large ball in front of your body. While we're hugging the ball, I want you to bend your knees, kind of sitting in a little chair, a little squat chair. And then let's rise back up. We're going to rotate to our right. And then come back to center. Again, bend the knees, sitting back in that little chair. And then rise up and rotate to your left. And then come back to center. And let's reopen the arms, returning to our star. Now we're ready to turn left toes to the front end of our mat. Align your left heel with your right arch. And think about doing this while you're being pressed between 2 panes of glass. Let's bend the left knee. Inch the knee out over your ankle without going past your toes. Feel your weight pressing into your first 3 toes. Good, and then go ahead, lift the right arm alongside your right ear. Extend a little farther. Now we'll lift the left and lower the right. And there's our reverse warrior. From there, let's start pulling that left leg straighter and straighter. Reverse triangle. And then as the arms reopen, rebend your knee. And that brings us back into Warrior 2. Good, now from Warrior 2, let's bring left forearm to thigh or left hand to the mat. Right hand's reaching higher and higher. There's extended angle pose. Let's lower the right arm towards your right hip so it's going to make a full circle. On the way back up, return to Warrior 2. And then pull that leg straight. And we're back where we started. Now we're ready for triangle. Right hip is pulling right, left arm is reaching out as far as it can go. Once we can't go any further, we can lower the left and lift the right. And again, we're maintaining that openness. We can feel our right fingers being drawn towards the sky. We can feel our right hips pressing a little bit forward. And then from there, let's bend the right elbow so the back of our hand makes its way to our lower back. There's our preparation for bound triangle. And then let's bend the left knee so we're into preparation for bound angle. And we can stay like that, or we can bring the left hand up so the right hand grabs the wrist. Or we could pass the hand through the legs, let them hook together. Keep rolling that right shoulder open. We're looking up. And there's our bound angle. Let's take one more inhale. On the exhale, send the right hand back up to the sky. Return your left hand to where it was for your extended angle pose. And then as we exhale, let's bring that hand down. Return to the ball of your right foot. So we're in a good sturdy lunge. Press your right palm into the mat. Inhale, left arm to the side. Exhale, revolve at our waist. Twisting lunge. Good. Exhale that hand down. Step your left foot back. Nice strong plank. Excellent. Exhale, lower. Elbows wide. Chest down, hips down. Elbows tuck in. Inhale, there's our cobra. Exhale, downward facing dog. Inhale again to plank. And exhale, downward facing dog. Right foot steps between the hands, bringing us back into lunge. And then start pushing the right leg straighter and straighter as you're pushing your left heel down. Once you've got your legs as straight as you can, let's inhale, lengthen, look out. And then exhale, melt your upper body into that front thigh. And let's start to rebend the right knee, returning to the ball of your left foot so we're back in lunge. And then we'll send the left foot forward. Got our toes close with our heels apart, and we roll up. Reach high, touch the sky. And then exhale into our heart. Let's inhale again. And exhale, fold forward. Inhale, look out. And exhale, back down. And again, cradle your elbows in the palms of your hand. Let your head drop within that frame. And just let the weight of your upper body rest on your thighs. And then let's release our fingers back to the mat. Step back with your left foot and then your right foot. And we've made it back into plank. Now let's set the right knee down. Extend the left leg behind us, hip level. Add the right arm forward, palm towards the sky. There's our spinal balance. And then try lifting your right foot so it doesn't help you balance. And then set the right foot and the right hand back down. Let's tuck our right toes under and push up into three-legged dog. And then bring yourself into a good sturdy plank. And we'll keep right shoulder over right wrist. Let's turn and open for side plank. Modification, side of the right knee can rest on the mat. Exhale, we're back around into full plank. And press back up into down dog. Let's walk our dog a few times. And then raise up both our heels. And press them down. Good, and then from there, let's come to all fours. So now let's extend the right leg behind us, push out through that right heel, add the left arm forward. And then try lifting your left foot so it's not helping you balance. And then we'll bring the left foot and hand back down. Let's tuck the left toes under. We're going to press up into three-legged dog. And then from there, let's inhale forward into plank. Good. So now we're going to keep left shoulder over left wrist and open for side plank. Modification, side of the knee on the mat. And then we'll exhale back around into our full plank. One more time, let's press back up into down dog. And do a few more walks of our dog. And then raise up those heels and press them down. And then let's make our way back down onto all fours. Once there, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart, cow. Exhale, let's round cat. Inhale again for cow. And then exhale, round for cat. And then we're back to neutral. Now walk your hands closer to your knees and let's come right up into a kneeling position. And now we're going to take our left foot, step it out to the side, and let your left toes point straight ahead. Let's align our left ankle with the side of our knee, our hip and our shoulder, and then the right knee, right hip, and right shoulder are aligned. And then extend the right hand towards the sky. Start to inch the left hand down the outside of your left leg while keeping that right arm straight up. And there's our gate pose. And we'll come back up, let both arms press high, and let's lower the arms. From there, let's come back to all fours. Sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open your heart. Exhale, round out for cat. Again, inhale, open for cow. And exhale, round for cat. And then just hang out in neutral spine. Bring your hands closer to your knees, and we're back up into our kneeling position. And now let's take the right leg to the side. So we've got our toes pointing straight ahead. We've got our ankle, the side of our knee, hip and shoulder aligned. And then we're going to extend that left hand towards the sky, right hand to the outside of that left leg, or right leg. Now start inching the right hand farther down, but the left hand remains reaching to the sky. And then let's inhale the right arm back up, and exhale, let the arms float down. Good, let's come back to all fours. Once again, sink your navel, lift your tailbone, lift your head, open heart, cow. Exhale, round cat. Again, inhale, open. And exhale, round. And then just come back to neutral. We'll separate the knees, big toes touching. Push back with your tailbone, extend out. Extended child's pose. Good, and then rise back up onto all fours. Once we're all the way up, we're going to inch the right knee forward so it's right up behind the right wrist. Let's use the left hand to guide our left heel over. So we're aiming it at our left hip bone. And then start to inch the left leg further back. And get where you can as you start to lower down. So if pigeon pose is not a good feeling pose for you, you can do upside down pigeon on your back. So it'd be the same positioning. And while you're in your pigeon pose, I want you to think about pressing the outer edge of your right pinky toe into the mat and pressing down into the top of your left foot. So we'll take one more inhale as we're here. On the exhale, let's start to rise away from the mat. And then once we've got ourselves upright, that becomes third position pigeon. So just take a few breaths while we're here. And then on the next exhale, we can relax a little bit. And then go ahead and sit onto your right hip. Good. Once you're on your right hip, we're going to keep the left knee bent. And you're just going to put your left heel so it's in front of your right shin. And then just hug that leg in closer to your body. And then from there, let's take the right hand and push the heel of your right hand close to your tailbone. Now bring that upper left arm and press it against the inner left thigh. Continue to sit taller and straighter, and as you exhale, turn and look over your right shoulder. And then from there, let's inhale the left arm high. Exhale, let it come down. And then let's go ahead and stretch out both legs. We'll keep a little bit of a bend in our knees so that we can hinge forward, hook around your big toes. And then once you've got your toes, see if you can pull your ribs closer to your thighs. And then see if you can start to straighten your legs a little further and sink a little deeper. And then as we inhale, we can roll up. Good. And then once we're all the way up, let's come back around onto all fours. And we're going to repeat the sequence on the other side. So now we're inching the left knee forward. It comes up behind the wrist. Use your right hand to guide that left heel across. Aim it at your right hip bone. Keep opening the left knee wider to the side. And then you can inch yourself down. Go where your body lets you go. Press into the outer edge of your left pinky toe and press down through the top of your right foot. And then on our next inhale, let's start to lift upper body. And then once we've made it upright, we'll take a couple breaths while we're here in our third position, pigeon. And then start to shift your weight onto that left hip. Once we've got the weight all the way down, let's bring the right foot forward. And we're just going to align our right heel with our left shin and start by hugging the leg in closer to your body. And then let's send the left hand behind us so the heel of our hand is close to our tailbone. We're going to press that upper right arm against our right inner thigh. Sit. Inhale, sit taller and straighter. Exhale, let's turn and look over that shoulder. And then inhale the right arm up. And exhale as that arm comes down. We can go ahead and stretch both legs out straight once again. We're going to keep a little bend in the knees. Come forward, hook around your toes again. Pull your ribs closer to your thighs. And then see if you can get your legs a little straighter as you melt a little further down. And then let's inhale as we slowly roll up. Good job. Once we're up, we're going to bend both of our knees. See about bringing the soles of our feet closer together. You can rest your feet in the palms of your hands. And then try to bring your heels a little closer to your body, lifting up your heart, dropping the shoulders. And then tip your head back just enough to open your throat. As we exhale, let's go a little bit soft. And then we can bring the knees closer together. And we're going to hook around our big toes with our second and third fingers. So once we've got a hold of our toes, I want you to tighten your belly and find your balance on your tailbone. Good. And then little by little, we'll start extending one leg. Go where you can without letting the back round. And then we'll try the other leg as well. And there's our big toe wide boat. See about bringing your legs closer together and then reaching to the sky. Good. And now start to slowly open, like someone has a big iron and they're ironing you into the mat. Once you're all the way down, just stretch out through all your fingers and toes. And just make your body as long and straight as you can. And then feel your body go soft. And let's pull the left knee all the way up to the chest. And then let's extend the left leg to the sky. Reach your hands up as high as they'll go. And think about pulling those left toes over your head. Now take your second and third fingers, hook around your left big toe. If you can't reach your toe, that's okay. You can actually hold on to your pant leg, or you can put your hand on the inside of that left ankle. Meanwhile, your right hand's going to press against your right thigh to remind you not to lift your hip as you start to open your left leg out to the side. We're going to let it go as far as it will go without lifting that right hip off the mat. And then let's open the right arm and just look right. We'll come back up. Use both hands to bring that leg a little bit more forward towards your face. And then let the leg, nice and long, float all the way down. So it should feel a lot longer than the other leg. Now we'll do the same thing other side. So right knee pulls in. Let's extend towards the sky. Think about pulling toes over your head. And then use your right hand to either hook around your big toe, hold on to your pant leg, or the inside of your ankle. While the toes are still pulling over your head, place your left hand on your left thigh to remind you not to lift your hip, and we'll start opening the right leg out to the side. Again, we're going to take it as far as we can without lifting our hip. And then open your left arm as you look left. And let's start to bring the leg back up. Once it's all the way up, use both hands to bring that leg a little closer to your body. And then go ahead and let it float down. So now it should feel nice and long, just like the other leg. Arms at your sides, palms to the sky. We'll bend both of our knees. Feet on the mat, space them apart about hips distance. Toes in slightly, heels out slightly. Keep enough space between your butt and your heels so that when you go to lift into your bridge, you're activating the gluteals and the hamstrings. We're not feeling any pressure in the knees. We're not feeling any pressure in the neck. And then let's inhale, float the arms to the sky. On the exhale, start to slowly melt your spine back into the mat. Once it's down, both knees into the chest. Nice tight hug. Adding in those gentle rocks side to side. And then some knee circles to massage your spine. And then let's go the other way. And then just keep a nice tight hug. Good, and then let's rest our feet down. Cross your right leg over your left, like you're just sitting with your legs crossed. Open the arms and both knees fall to the left. We'll bring our knees back to neutral. And then let's lift the feet from the mat and then see if you can grab hold of your ankles and pull those cross legs tighter to your body. And then let's release and uncross. And then we'll change the cross of our legs. So now we'll go left over right. Arms go wide and knees start to fall right. Feel that release in your waist and the outside of your hip. And then bring the knees back to neutral. Lift up those feet, grab hold of your ankles, pull the legs in closer. And then let's release and uncross. Once we've got our feet back on the mat with our knees bent, I want you to keep your arms at your sides, palms facing up. Tighten the belly and roll your shoulders off the mat. So you're going to press down to the back side of your ribs and really hold your belly button tight. And then let's roll back down one segment at a time. Try again, tighten the belly, start to bring the shoulders, neck, and head off the mat. Really scooping inward with the belly, pressing through the back of your ribs. And roll back down. One last time, tighten the belly, press through the back of your ribs as you roll up. And then roll back down. And once we're down and we're feeling nice and released on the mat, let's go ahead and extend one leg out at a time. So let your left leg go out, let your right leg go out. And then just adjust your body on your mat until you can just let go. So we're not going to feel any parts of our body pressing into the mat. We want to feel it just kind of resting on the surface. I want you to guide your breath around the body. Seek out those areas that remain tense or tight. Really be conscious of your breath making its way around the body. Let it linger a little bit longer in areas of the body that give you some kind of issue. If a drop of water falls in a lake, there is no identity. But if it falls on a leaf, it shines. So choose the best place where your ability shines. Our destiny is not created by the shoes we wear, but by the steps we take. Let us set aside all of our anxious thoughts and make a choice to live today with courage, with an open heart, a grateful heart, and a hopeful heart. And we're spreading random acts of kindness wherever we can, whenever we can. Know that my soul honors your soul. I honor that place in you where the entire universe resides. I honor the light, the love, the truth, the beauty, and the peace within you, because it's also within me. In sharing these things, we are united, we are the same, we are one. Namaste.
I'm not sure I understand.
All right, so I hope you feel a sense of renewed peace and some nice inner strength to get us through the rest of our day. Thank you so much for joining me. And don't forget to be kind to others by wearing your mask, one that covers your nose and your mouth completely. Make sure that you're diligent about washing your hands 20 seconds at a time and keeping that appropriate social distance. I'll be back in touch tomorrow night to let you know what we have going on tomorrow. Thanks again. Bye-bye.